Okay, y'all, so let's get into it. So today we're going to use the Mango and Carrot Kids Extra Nourishing Shampoo. This is a really good shampoo. We're going to also need the Jackie's Quench Moisture Intensive Leave-In Conditioner. We use this because my baby's hair is really dry. And then we also are going to use Aloe Vera, which you can get from any grocery store or anywhere. So, yeah. We're going to take a cup and we're going to drench her hair in water. I try not to get it in her eyes or ears because she does not like it, you guys. So I try to do it as quick as possible so that she won't get irritated with me and we just quench her hair. Drench her hair, I'm sorry, as much as we can. You can see her. She doesn't like it. No kid likes it. So once we drench, I'll just take a quarter size amount of the Mango and Carrot shampoo and I'll just work it in her hair. Her hair just came out of a protective style, a week-long protective style. So her hair is pretty dirty with a lot of build up of products and dirt. So I'm trying to like clean it as much as possible. And for the shampoos, you can go to Walgreens and they always have like buy one or buy two, get 50% off or get one free or something like that on all the Shea Moisture products. So go to Walgreens, CVS or something like that and you'll get a pretty good deal on those products. So once I lather the shampoo all into her hair, then I'll just rinse it out once again with the water, trying not to get it in her face or in her eyes. She looks really mad at me. And rinse it as much as I possibly can. Just like so. I'm trying to get her out pretty quick because she is sick, so I don't want her to be in the water too long. So if it looks like I'm handling her rough, I'm not. I'm just moving a little bit fast. I'm not hurting her at all. She's perfectly fine. So once I continue to rinse the water out, get all that soap out, then I will lift her up and let's do the aloe vera. I'll moisturize the aloe vera all over her head, especially through the back where her bald spot was. So we'll make sure we get that moisturized as good as we can. And aloe vera is good for, like I said, keeping your child's hair moisturized, and it also promotes hair growth. And I also use rice water as well, but I ran out of rice, so I just said, okay, we'll just do the aloe vera today. But usually I'll just boil my rice in the water like you do when you're making rice water, and then I'll just put the aloe vera plant in it and boil it all together and then make like a liquid and massage it through her hair the same exact way I'm doing the aloe vera. So yeah, I'm trying to get it all over and I'm squeezing it, getting it all out. So once you do that, you're just going to rinse it out. You can let it sit, but I don't have time for that with her. She ain't going to let me do that. So we just going to rinse it out. And you want to make sure you get all the flakes out because, all the gel out because it can turn flaky. So once I rinse it out, I'll just go in with my Aunt Jackie's leave-in conditioner and I use a pretty good amount on her hair because like I said, she has really dry hair. She did not get her mama's hair. She got her daddy's hair, so it needs a little bit more extra care. And I will just lather that all through her hair. And like I said, this is leave-in, so we're not rinsing it out. I know it looks kind of like the white, you can still see the white, like, but that's okay because it's gonna soak into her hair. So once we done with that, I get her out the tub, get her dressed, throw her something on really quick, and then I'll just take the Curl La 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 on Jackie's Defining Curl Custard. And I also take a water bottle, cheap water bottle, dollar store, Walmart, whatever, 50-cent water bottle. And then I'll take the Purador 100% pure organic Jamaican black castor oil, and you can get that off of Amazon. And first I'll start with the water bottle. Like I said, my baby's hair is really dry, so once it hits the air, you gotta re-wet it. You have to re-wet it. So I'm just working all of that back in to her hair. And just getting that water all over, especially the back, because that's where it's dry the most. And she is eating the sock, but it's a clean sock, so it's okay. So now I'm going to take my black Jamaican castor oil, and this is the real deal. You can tell how thick it is, and you do not need a lot because it'll make your baby's hair like really sticky because it's really thick. And as you can see where her bald spot was, I try to focus it a lot back there because I want that to go ahead and finish growing in. But I just go through her hair and just massage her scalp to promote hair growth. And yeah, that's what I'm doing here, just working it all the way through. Sometimes I use grease, just depends. So now I'm using the custard, and I'm going to just put this all over her hair, and you can just start to see her curls come out. Now, I do not use a comb. If you notice, at the end of the video, I only use a comb to part her hair. I do not comb through her hair with a comb. I use my hands to separate each strand. Like, I just rake my hands through her hair. She don't need a comb. So I just use more, and you can see the consistency is like loose, like a lotion almost. So it's pretty lightweight, and it smells so good, you guys. Now this is the adult version. I don't know if they have kids version. I'm pretty sure they do, but my daughter needs the adult version. So I just take it and stretch it throughout her hair, just like so. Get those curls defined. And I just take the front, and I usually put her hair in a protective style like puff balls or different braids or whatever. But today, for the sake of this video, and we don't have time, I'm just gonna put one little ponytail at the front, and then let the back just be her curly fro. So right now I am parting it at the front and trying to do it pretty quick because she don't like me in her hair at all. She be acting like I be killing her. She like, girl, what you doing? So yeah, I just try to part her hair as best as I can with what she'll allow. And I'll just take my hands and smooth it up. I didn't even use a brush to do this. And then I just wrap a rubber band around it like 3 or 4 times. That's it. I do not do it tight because I use the regular rubber bands. I don't use those little skimpy rubber bands that break easy. And then I'll just take my fingers and coil the little fronts and stretch out her fro. And that's how we have this style. But to set the style off, we got to do those edges. We have to do the edges. We don't leave the house unless her edges are done, point blank. So for that, I use the olive oil, Pro Style olive oil gel. And yes, I do use gel in my daughter's hair, and I use this gel. Oh, you need your little baby brush. You got to have your baby brush. And I use a little scarf as well. Well, it's not a scarf. It's one of her old headbands to lay her edges once I get done swooping it and everything. But back to the gel, because I know it's going to be a lot of controversy on gel. If you've ever used this gel before, it is like, it's not, I wouldn't even call it gel. It's literally like, it doesn't get hard on there. It doesn't flake or anything. It's like perfect for her hair. Now, if your baby's hair lay down with just water and a brush, kudos to you. That is amazing, but mine don't. So I put some of this gel on her hair to do her edges. And she hates me doing her edges, but I try to swoop it as best. Look at her. She's trying to get out the seat, y'all. I try to swoop it as best as I possibly can. And as much as she'll allow me to do so. And yeah, she's like, no. And it's just swoop it. I love her edges. They're so thick and just, I love it. You see that swoop, y'all? Yes, Lennox. Yes, girl. You are looking fly. Do you hear? Yes, those babies here. I like my baby with baby hairs and an afro. So I'll clean the excess gel off, and then I'll take her scarf and I'll just put that on there for 5 minutes or however long she will allow me to do so. And then that's really it. Lillian. A, B, C, D, E, F, G,